I'm going to be telling you 4 facts, and I want you to pay attention. 4 interesting facts, and number 4 is the most interesting of all. Number 1, do you know that Antarctica is the coldest, driest, and windiest continent? Number 2, do you know that the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France, grows taller in summer due to thermal expansion? Number 3, do you know that your left eyeball is larger than your right eyeball? Number 4, do you know that number 3 was a lie? And I'm guessing you believed me. And that is the whole point of this video. Don't take anybody's words hook, line, and sinker. Just because their previous words or their previous statements were accurate does not guarantee that every other statement that comes from them is accurate and deserves to be taken without investigation, deserves to be swallowed without chewing, if you know what I mean. Sometimes they miss it sincerely, and it will not be their fault if you miss it because they were sincere. It is you that did not go ahead to investigate the credibility or the truthfulness or the certainty of their statements. And sometimes people use their credibility to deceive people or to lie to people. And some other time the devil even uses people's credibility against them. Shortly after Peter declared to Jesus that you are Christ, the Son of the Most High, and Jesus also declared that flesh and blood did not reveal this to you, but my Father in heaven. One will expect that Peter's words should be taken the way they come, because this is a man that listened from God directly. But shortly after Jesus made that declaration, like 3 or 4 verses, Peter made another statement that Jesus rebuked him and said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." So shortly after hearing from God, he still heard from the devil and he still declared whatever he heard. The devil wanted to use his credibility against him. So it is not a strange thing. It is not a new thing. It has been happening from long time ago. So investigate people's statements. Even the great apostle Paul, whenever Paul sent a letter or whenever Paul was preaching, whenever any document started with "from Paul, an apostle of Jesus Christ," one would expect that his listeners will take his words hook, line, and sinker because he was a man that was trustworthy. And in fact, that was how many churches treated his letters. But there were certain people that decided to, after listening attentively, go ahead to investigate the truthfulness of Paul's writings or Paul's statements. And guess what? Dr. Luke, the writer, described them as noble. So it is a noble thing to investigate people's statements. Every honest person that you are listening to wants you to investigate their words, because when you find out that it is true as they expect, you will trust them even more. So it is a noble thing to seek information. It is a noble thing. It is not paranoia. It is not because you are a doubt or a bad person that you are asking questions. It is not because you are looking for loopholes, except of course you have premeditated, you have an intention to look for loopholes in people's words, and of course whatever you seek is what you will find. But beyond that, it is a noble thing to investigate words, to investigate information. There are 1,000,001 sources these days of information, such that when you listen to whether a preacher, a pastor, a prophet, it is a noble thing to go ahead and investigate the truthfulness of their statements. When you listen to an online influencer, maybe a doctor, and he's suggesting this is the best way to take care of your heart or your eye or your tongue or whatever, it is a noble thing to go ahead and investigate the truthfulness, the trustworthiness of that statement. When you listen to online influencers, when they give financial advice, when they say this is how you get out of this situation, this is how you invest in your 20s, this is the best time to settle down, this is how to treat your spouse, this is how you treat your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or this is how you should study, this is how you become exceptional. There are so many information, so much information. As a matter of fact, we could be suffering from information overload in this our age and time, but it is up to you It is a noble thing for you to decide to filter, to investigate and take out whatever is needed or whatever is worthy of holding on to, and then discard the rest. So even when you listen to me, I expect that you go ahead to filter whatever you think needs to be filtered, and you get whatever needs to be held. It is a noble thing, and I expect you to be noble.